How long can a buttercream cake sit out? Will buttercream melt if left out at room temperature? Does buttercream need to be refrigerated? If you are wondering the answers to these questions, I highly suggest you keep reading this article. Buttercream frosting. It is made with egg white and butter. Moreover, it works best at room temperature. Butter starts to separate at temperatures between 88 Fahrenheit degrees to 98 Fahrenheit degrees. However, the fat can separate from the whey on a hot day, but you can keep it for longer than a day in the refrigerator. Buttercream made with shortening withstands heat better, with a melting point of approximately 106 Fahrenheit degrees, and it is the best choice for cake decorating. Likewise, buttercream frosting with small milk quantities is okay to sit out at room temperature for 2 to 3 days. To prepare the buttercream frosting in advance. 1. Please put it in the refrigerator in an airtight container for up to 3 to 4 days. 2. Blend it up with an electric mixer or whisk before using. 3. Place it at room temperature before serving it. Kinds of buttercream cake frosting. Buttercream can be thick and sweet, while others have rich flavors and a smooth texture similar to whipped cream. It is the usual cake frosting, and it has plenty of variations. Basic buttercream. It is usually used on children's cakes. Likewise, it is a combination of confectioner, sugar flavoring, and shortening or butter. Besides, it can be stored at room temperature or in the refrigerator without complications. Also, it can be piped and tinted with any color. Meringue Buttercream. It is not too sweet, but it takes a bit of practice to master this kind of buttercream. Moreover, it needs sugar boiled to make a smooth, stable texture, and beaten egg whites, and it should be placed in the refrigerator, but the frosting can be hard when cold. Likewise, it can be colored in less bright shades than basic buttercream. However, it will eventually slip or melt if left out during a hot day, so it is best to decide on a different choice of desserts for outdoor occasions. How long can a buttercream cake sit out? It takes 2 to 3 days for buttercream cake to sit out, as long as it is covered properly in a dry and cool place. But wouldn't that spoil it? The answer is no, since the minimal quantity of cream and an abundant amount of fat keep it from spoiling. However, it will need to be placed in the refrigerator if your buttercream recipe is made with all butter, as it can melt once it reaches room temperature. Also, buttercream made with cream cheese is not recommended to sit out and should be stored in the fridge. On the contrary, buttercream with shortening and butter can sit out at a temperature for up to 2 days. If this was the case, cover it with cling wrap to avoid the buttercream from crusting. But if you are making a pure white buttercream with just shortening and no butter, it can sit out for up to 2 days at room temperature. How long does buttercream last? May it be packaged or can frosting after opening, refrigerated immediately in a plastic container or covered glass to maximize its shelf life. Likewise, buttercream frosting that has been used up many times should be refrigerated. Doing this will make it last for around 3 to 4 weeks. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.